It's week 2 of the NFL, and we're going to look here at All-Pro Devontae Adams. He's coming off a week where he lit up the defense and the stat sheets. It's the Raiders and the Dolphins, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. Their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's off to a hot start, completing his lone throw for the long touchdown pass on that last drive. And they'll try again here with a first down. The throw over the middle, taken in. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Back to throw. Madden. That's caught by Myers. And he'll be wrangled to the ground right there at the 32-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 32-yard line. It's Myers again with another catch. Touchdown Raiders! Jacoby Myers with a 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders are off to a 5th. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. To throw again. Madden. Open man right side, Myers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown! Jacoby Myers doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Raiders take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down. Off the play fake. Madden, he's going to take another shot here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. Madden over the middle. He's got Mayer. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. 21-0 our score after one. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Madden. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Off the play fake. Madden on the move to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season.
He's led his guys up and down the field in this first half. 3 touchdown passes and another touchdown on the ground the last time they had it, as he'll start here 1st and 10. Off play action. Madden. They'll roll him out right. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Let's give him the credit he deserves because he can really do no wrong. It's got to be demoralizing for a defense to have someone who can cut up your secondary all game long with his arm and then rip off a huge gain like this with his legs. A championship effort from that man under center.
The 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Carter, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 17 yards out, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And how about the start so far, Charles?
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Madden sliding out of the pocket. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Their entire offense has been centered on him, and he's been carrying the load with ease. 100 yards rushing in a game for a quarterback is rare. In a single half, darn near a masterpiece.
Over the middle, complete. It's Myers. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The 22 more yards there and another first down. So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with a... Sorry, Coach. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They were victorious a week ago over Philadelphia. They lead here as well as they start out 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Eluding the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway through the middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams, 79 yards. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he is absolutely...
He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it. And they'll look to keep it going here with a first.
Here we go, set.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden, he's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown Raiders. Jacoby Myers, 68 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And nobody in the stadium feels...
Hustle!
On first down, Madden. It's caught here by Adams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers.
Pass interference. Defense.
A CD that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they?
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 36 yards on the play. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. 14 yards. And the Raiders are on their way to a 2-0 start. I'll tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me.
Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen. And, of course, a special player.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 16. That one goes for 24 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Madden. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bradley Chubb picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. So here's a 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Madden. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Bradley Chubb drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. The Raiders offense ready to go. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants him to...
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it. And with 3...
Yo, we trending right now? Gotta be, bro.
Set up. Ready. Hot, hot. Set. Ready. Down. Check go. Let's go. Hut. Ready. Ready. Set up. Ready, ready. Set. Ready, ready. Go. Ready, break. Ready. Come on, set. Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set. Set up. Set. Hut, hut.
It's week 3 of the NFL, and we'll get a look here at Davante Adams. He was perfect for them a week ago, getting a pair of touchdowns and some massive yardage. It's the Raiders and the Texans on Monday Night Prime Time.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season.
On the set. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Set go.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On 1st and 10, Madden. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. The Raiders at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, and it's third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Raiders put the Knights. He had the touchdown run last time they had it. Number 6 for him on the year as they begin with the first down. Throwing on first down. Madden. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now this throw caught left side, and they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. Off play action. Madden rolling to his left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Off the play fake. Madden rolling to his right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but it certainly worked.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. How about that? Their quarterback with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Raiders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game. He had the touchdown run on the last drive, his second of this first half, as his guys start here with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Madden. He's got him in. Complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams. 75 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every...
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He found Davante Adams for a touchdown.
Ready? Let's go.
Off the play fake. Madden, he'll buy some time right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Operating from the gun. Madden. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. first down. Madden. He finds his man, complete. It's Adams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun. Madden. Over the middle, he's got Myers. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now here's a throw that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw again. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers, 35 yards. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper. Operating from the gun. Madden. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. On first and 10. Madden. Open man is Myers. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers, his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. The Raiders now set to get the football back. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Madden. He hits Adams complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Tag.
On first down, Madden. Over the middle, complete. It's Myers. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Madden eluding the pressure right. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are closing in on a third. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out.
Here we go, shot. Check go.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. Nifty. There he goes, right side. He's to the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 60. And the Raiders are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
Ready, break.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up
Who's up for some victory tacos? I'm always ready for victory tacos.
Ready! Set up! Set! Ready! Down! Let's go! Hot, hot! Set up! Set go! Set! Ready, ready! Hut! Come on, set!
It's week 4 of the National Football.
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field.
Here we go, set!
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And Jacobs is going to have a Raiders first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Raiders hit 3-0 here in the month of September. Now they've got to be pleased with the start of this season, obviously.
Yeah, and you're talking about 3 good quality wins. It's got people in the locker room excited, not overly so, but that quiet confidence is starting to build. They're starting to believe that this could be their year if they stay on track.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Operating from the gun. Madden. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. As you see, they have dealt with their fair share of injuries this season. But, Charles, that hasn't stopped them from putting together a very solid campaign, a very good record thus far.
I think a lot of credit has to go internally. Look, we always want to praise the head coach.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams with touchdown numbers. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
When you talk about the defense for these Chargers,
they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it should.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. First and 10, Madden. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Throwing again, Madden. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Buying time to his left. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. A run with Jacobs there on first down, but he'll manage only a yard or 2 at best. Second down coming up.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown. Terrace Marshall, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had 3 touchdown passes in that. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And wriggled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Looking to throw. Madden. Caught by Mayer. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit to prevent him from making another catch to his big start.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half.
Now comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin.
There he goes, right side.
Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Terrace Marshall.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both
in this game. And the Raiders come right out of the line. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now
Okay, ready?
Following the fumble recovery, Madden. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Terrace Marshall.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance, and most of the time when we...
Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
To throw on second down. Madden.
Gets it downfield to Mayer. Look at the big fella go.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Michael Mayer.
67 yards.
And the Raiders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are...
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? They've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
The throw over the middle, taken in. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown. Davante Adams. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Back to throw. Madden flushed out right. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
On the move to his left. Breaks through the contact. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanket his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finished this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
Jacobs going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Raiders are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week,
the Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
Come on, set!
Off play action. Madden. And that is incomplete.
oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Here we go, set!
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Raiders,
Hey, let's keep building momentum now.
Total team effort today, guys.
Hey, check your phone. That catch is going viral.